Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Living Safe and Empowered. I'm Brett Lechtenberg and I am the anti-bullying expert who will help you get rid of your bullying problems in 3 days or less. First off, right out of the gate, big thank you to everybody for helping with last week's promotion and getting the anti-bully program, my very first book, to be a #1 bestseller on Amazon in 3 different categories. So thank you very much for the people who shared the Facebook posts, who shared the email campaign, who spread the word verbally, who, of course, who bought the book. And it's my understanding that we were in the top 10% of all books sold on Amazon that day. So that's pretty cool. We're really appreciative of that. And be on the lookout for some of the free trainings and seminars that I'm doing as a thank you to the people that helped with that and just to the communities in general. We've got some stuff coming up here in Utah, got some things coming up, book signing and some seminars coming up in Phoenix or just outside of Phoenix real soon. Alabama, that's scheduled I think the first week of March. And then potentially some other stuff coming up here in Washington and maybe Florida and some other places. So thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. Everybody doing their part to raise the awareness for bullying and get good solid information out there about how to reduce bullying. So thank you for that. Now, this week I want to talk about something I saw on the internet, and I'm going to assume it was totally legit. I couldn't find any reason why it wasn't, and if it was, then this is still a good lesson no matter what. Unfortunately, there was a young black girl who was being targeted by a racist bully in her school, being called derogatory comments and racist names and things like that. And of course, it was unsettling to her. She went to her parents, and her parents went to the school as they should and did what they thought they should do at the time to follow up, and that was great. Unfortunately, it continued to happen. It escalated. I don't know, of course, what the school actually did or did not do. And eventually this father of this young lady started taking pictures, screenshots, and video of the person calling into his daughter, making comments, sending the text. All that is great. That is good stuff. I teach you how to do that in my anti-cyberbully book. I'm totally on board with that part up to this point. Where I think this father unfortunately made a mistake is he assumed that the child that was verbally attacking his child, he assumed that their parents didn't know anything about it and wouldn't like it. I don't mean to laugh at him, I'm laughing at the situation because many times that behavior is taught at home. And that seems to be exactly what happened. The father got a hold of father number 2 and explained these things to him, what was going on, played him some video, and to his surprise, father number 1 was shocked when the dad of this girl didn't care and in fact seemed to actually promote that type of behavior. And this father, who had captured all the information, started playing these tapes, started playing the video and the audio back online to us, the viewers, and even had a number of comments from the other person's father about derogatory comments about him, and it's just a whole escalation thing. Here's the problem. When you do that, you're escalating the situation, and that's never going to help. Never going to help. So you want to be using a mediator. You want the school to help you if this is happening at school. We're going to use that example. You want the school to be the mediator. If you're going to try and talk to the parents of another child, you want there to be a principal and a counselor and other people in the room, to help and keep the tension down. As it appears to me, this father, I think, has run into some very hateful, derogatory people, and, quite honestly, might be half a bubble off plum. And as we all know, you can't fight crazy. And all you're going to do is escalate that situation and make himself and his family even more of a target. Now, that could happen anyway, but don't intentionally draw that to yourself. Never intentionally draw conflict to you, to your child, to your family, to your home. That's irrational behavior. I do understand wanting to take action. That's just not the way to take that action. Use an intermediary, the principal and the counselor at the school. Maybe it's got to be the police. Whatever it's going to be for your situation, use an intermediary. Don't escalate the situation, right? Because now he and his family could be a target of a bigger problem, potentially a racist group, a number of things that people don't initially think about. So if you have any questions or comments about that, please send them to me on Facebook, send me an email, or what have you. And if you would like a copy of my free report on how to deal with a bully at school, it's a report for parents, then go to antibullyprogram.com, put in your email address, and you'll be able to download your free copy of what to do. It's also in my anti-bully book, the Anti-Bully Program, and in the Anti-Cyberbully Program, some step-by-step processes of exactly what to do and how to capture that information, how to use it properly, some forms, some things you can fill out that you actually can, and gives you all the tools to go to a principal, to go to a teacher, to go to the police, etc. It's all in there, all right? So I want to keep everybody safe. And again, that's what I've got for today. That's the way it is. And until next time, live a safe and empowered day.